Hello, guys. Adilola Shakoya here. So good to be here for another week. So this week, once again, we'll be looking at the markets, what the market did last week, and what the market is trending. The direction is going to trend towards to in this new week. The likely direction. Remember last week when we were looking at DXY? This is the DXY chart, and I think we were stuck around there last week. Yeah, before the beginning of the week. We price was around this area, and I was saying, and then we went to the weekly time frame, and I said I expect that was before this week, so that means it was this candlestick that was there, this tiny one. But I expect a push out from a breakup from this range, and that's exactly what happened. So I still expect that run to continue for DXY. I expect a price to keep pushing up for the dollar index, to the upside. As you can see, we bounced off from this trend line, like I explained last week. So like 3 weeks ago, we bounced off from here, and then the push up, continue from there. So I expect that's why to keep pushing up to the upside. And I haven't said that. That means gold, if dollar is pushing on, that means gold should be coming down, right? But if you notice what happened last week, that on Friday and Thursday, gold seems to bottom around there. After it fell, from I think this was on Tuesday, gold is still on a range, it's still within this range. So what I'm looking forward to this week is to see a little bit push up for gold before we continue the downtrend. Because as long as DXY dollar index, keeps surging to the upside, the gold should be coming down. If you check the weekly time frame, you can see that gold is still super bearish. As you can see, you agree with me that as long as I've explained this over and over, that this high holds on the short term, gold should be coming down. And if you see the way the candlesticks close, you see that we have a bearish candlestick, and as such, though we are still within this range, I expect price to, surge towards the downside, probably a little pullback, and then we keep, coming down. That's for gold. Now for BTC, I think I've explained, my position on BTC, over and over. That's because of the excitement that people have. A lot of people were excited about the ETF approval, and because of that price, we've seen a lot of price to the upside for Bitcoin because of that. Idea we are expecting Bitcoin ETF to be approved, the spot Bitcoin ETF to be approved, and that has been priced in. I've said it over and over. I've said it on the group also that we have a price in, and that's why we have this pullback. So as soon as the spot Bitcoin ETF was approved, what we have was people taking profit. A lot of people taking profit and jumping out of the market, to because price has already that announcement has been priced in over and over, since last year. People have been buying into that news, and because of that, as soon as that approval happened, nothing significant happened. So price started pulling back. Although we have a short to the upside around 48,000, and from there people started taking profit. So I expect price to keep pushing down for Bitcoin. I expect price to keep pushing down for Bitcoin, probably I'm expecting price to come to around $33,000 before is what I'm actually looking forward to Bitcoin. Don't forget, as DXY surge, although Bitcoin in a way, if you ask me, in relationship with DXY, it's sometimes it moves in opposite direction. Sometimes it doesn't even care about DXY, it just does its own thing. So, but then I expect Bitcoin to do this, then we continue to the upside. And the bullish momentum for Bitcoin will happen after Bitcoin halving. If you understand the way, the Bitcoin algorithm works, after the Bitcoin halving, and historically for the past, more than 10 years plus, Bitcoin always surge after about 6 months after halving. So I expect price to keep coming down. And like, if you're in my crypto group, I've been saying this for months, that the best thing we want to do with crypto is if you want to, if you really want to make money with crypto, you want to focus on altcoins, other coins, because even if you are stacking up Bitcoin right now, I stack up Bitcoin, but then the majority of my crypto holdings are in altcoins. Because even if you are stacking up Bitcoin, probably Bitcoin will do 2, 3, 4, 5x, but there are altcoins out there that are going to do over 100x, that will do 50x without even blinking. So those are the altcoins that you want to look for. Well, the purpose of this video is it's not to talk about crypto, just let you know the idea behind the crypto market, the crypto industry, is that a lot of people focus on other coins because that way they can make more money, right? So, and when Bitcoin falls, let's say Bitcoin falls to 33,000, you expect other altcoins to really fall hard. Coins like Solana, I expect it to really come down probably to around $60 from where it is right now. All right, so I haven't said that. So let's move on to currency. Let's check what EURUSD is doing. Before I go on, if you have not subscribed to my channel, ensure you click, on the subscribe button. All right, make sure you click on the subscribe button, and join us. For me, for EURUSD, if you check the weekly time frame, see that we are bearish. So on the daily time frame, I feel that I'm expecting EURUSD to come down. I'm expecting EURUSD to come, although we bounce up from here, and that was because the DXY was taking a pause. If you look at the daily time frame for the DXY, when it was really pushing hard, when it broke out from this resistance, and we have this broke out, EURUSD was actually, really coming down hard, and then when it took a pause, I think that was on Wednesday, when it started ranging, you see these three candles, you notice that EURUSD also started pushing back a little bit. So I expect, as long as the dollar index is surging, I expect EURUSD to be bearish. If you go to the weekly, if you check the weekly time frame, like as so, this is what you will notice. All right, that we are actually what we have here is just a little bounce of like a retracement, a mini retracement. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, also we also notice that we only just take a pause. And for me, this is on the 4-hour time frame. This is just like a pause, because if you zoom out on the higher time frame, on the weekly time frame, you notice that price already broke this. There's a support here that price broke through. All right, so I expect, and price is likely to do this on this weekly time frame. When market opens, we're likely to battle this support that's now turned resistance, and then we continue to the downside. So on the long run, I'm looking for a further push back to the downside for EURUSD. Same thing with pounds USD also. Although we already bounced off, as you can see, we seem to be bullish. But then if you go to the weekly time frame, you will see that pounds, remember, like last week or 2 weeks ago, I was talking about pounds has been struggling with this resistance. All right. So I'm also bearish for pounds, although we are looking bullish, but then you see that that bullish run seems to have paused for how many weeks? If you count it, this is like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 weeks. So price seems to have stalled around there, and then we keep forming like something that looks like an armor. Look at this, the last candlestick on the weekly time frame. So I'm expecting price to, as long as price doesn't break out from this, doesn't break this resistance at 1.28, we are likely to, for pounds USD, we are most likely to come down. If you look at the daily time frame properly, you will notice that all pounds has been doing in January this year, 2024, is just been what, ranging, it comes there, bounce, comes back, comes. Like I said, as long as 1.28 holds, as long as price doesn't break out from 1.28, we are likely to push it downside. Like I said, if you have not joined my, also I forgot to mention, we have a free Telegram group that you can join. I'll be dropping the link in the description below. Ensure you join us. Also, if you have not bought our course, we have a Forex course. No matter your level, whether you're just starting, whether you're a pro, we designed the course to accommodate everybody. All right. So I'm going to be dropping a link in the description below. Ensure you join us. So I want us to quickly look at the index. Lastly, we're going to be looking at this because I've been playing around with index. I don't used to trade it, but now I've been playing around with it, and I found out that it's been very profitable. because the way it moves is very volatile, and if you don't understand how to trade it, if you don't understand your price action and market structure, please don't play around with this guy, because this bad boy, can easily do 500 pips in a day. If you look at what he's doing, we actually broke out from the all-time high for US 100. I'm actually on the US 100 chart. Actually, for those that trade index, you see what I'm talking about. Just actually broke out from this range. So we are likely to have a little pullback. Anytime price most times broke up from creating new all-time high, you are likely to have price do this and then continue. All right, so I'll be looking forward to. I've been in this trade. I think I jumped in around there when. Let me check on the daily, so I'll be able to see. Okay, I think I jumped in when I saw this support from, and I held it. I held it on the display before I jumped out. I didn't expect this candle to fall, and then this is what we had again. All right. So if you want to learn how to be able to analyze the fair market, as you can see, I've gone through, we've checked gold, we've checked crypto, we are checking indices, we look at currencies. If you want to understand how to do that, we have a course, that can take you by your hand and teach you how to do it. I'll be dropping the link in the description below. It's known as the Traders Are Bold Forex Trading Mastery course. So just click on the description below and get a copy. All right. So thank you so much. I'll be seeing you in the next video.